Organic farming. A type of agriculture that focuses on sustainable and environmentally friendly practices, using natural methods to grow crops and raise livestock, which avoids the use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides. First, what is a pesticide? A pesticide is considered a biocide, designed to kill, reduce, or repel insects, weeds, rodents, fungi, or other organisms that can threaten public health and the economy. Secondly, how are pesticides harmful not only to humans, but to the environment as well? They contaminate water, soil, and air, leading to pollution and impacting non-target organisms like birds, fish, and beneficial insects. Furthermore, pesticides have been linked to various health problems in humans, including cancer and reproductive issues. Now, although this sounds like an easy decision to start shopping organic food, the main reason as to why people decide to go non-organic is the price, which often lead many people to wonder, is organic food worth the additional cost? According to the United States Department of Agriculture, on average, organic produce costs about 52.6% more than conventional produce, which means that organic fruits and vegetables are sometimes more than half of what a conventional grown produce goes for. This graph is also from the United States Department of Agriculture, published on July 18th, 2024 by Catherine Green, which basically implies encouragement in organic farming due to its increasing organic food sales from 1992 to 2011. The Dirty Dozen is a list compiled by the Environmental Working Group of the 12 fruits and vegetables that typically have the highest pesticide residues when grown conventionally. This list was made in order to raise awareness about pesticide levels in conventionally grown produce. The following 12 fruits and vegetables are those from the 2024 list. At number 1, we have strawberries. According to EWG, more than 99% of the strawberries sampled tested positive for at least one pesticide, and 30% had residues of 10 or more. At number 2, we have spinach. The EWG states that compared to any of the other produce tested, spinach has more pesticide residue by weight. At number 3, we have kale, which a majority of was contaminated with DCPA, a pesticide the EPA considers a possible human carcinogen. At number 4, we have grapes. More than 90% of the conventional grapes that were tested contain 2 or more pesticide residues. At number 5, we have peaches. Almost all of the conventional peach samples, 99%, contained pesticide residues. At number 6, we have pears. More than half of the pear samples tested had residue from 5 or more pesticides. At number 7, we have nectarines. Over 90% of the conventional nectarine samples contained 2 or more pesticides per the EWG. At number 8, we have apples. Over 90% of the conventional apple samples contained 2 or more pesticides. At number 9, we have bell and hot peppers. More than 100 pesticides were detected on hot peppers and bell peppers. At number 10, we have cherries. Over 90% of conventional cherry samples tested positive for 2 or more pesticide residue. At number 11, we have blueberries. 9 out of 10 of the blueberry samples tested had pesticide residues. At number 12, we have green beans, similar to blueberries. 9 out of 10 of all green bean samples had pesticide residues found. And now the final question to bid you all farewell is, do Do you believe that organic produce is worth the additional cost?